10-year mark since Superstorm Sandy hit New York City, and its effects continue to shape how the city prepares for the future.
News 12's Dan Serafin spoke with the man in charge of that planning.
Sandy had a big impact on this agency.
New York City Emergency Management Commissioner Zachary Iskel remembers Hurricane Sandy, the power of the storm itself, the destruction it left throughout the city.
People dig out their homes, the loss of life, the loss of property. Being in people's homes and seeing family memorabilia and heirlooms that had been completely destroyed.
10 years later, Sandy continues to shape change for the city agency tasked with planning for the unexpected.
We sometimes get very caught up in sort of what category a storm is. And one of the sort of lessons of that is the direction of the storm, the speed of the storm, the geographic coverage of the storm matter as much as the category and the wind speed.
Understanding the signs as a storm approaches is one of several things Sandy taught the agency, but what's important, Iskel says, is sharing that knowledge with the millions that call New York City home.
We also launched a program called Know Your Zone to then advertise and get people more familiar with what zone they live in.
Before Sandy, the city had just 3 hurricane evacuation zones. That's grown to 6 now. While getting that information to the public is vital, emergency management has it on their website. They're also creating new ways to reach everyone.
We started a program called Ready Girl. We have a superhero who works out of this agency. She goes to a bunch of different schools, trains kids in emergency preparedness.
It's another part of city emergency management's effort to increase their visibility throughout the 5 boroughs.
Is there anything we can do about a major hurricane hitting New York? No. Is there a lot we can do to protect life in the event of that occurring? Absolutely. And we'll do everything we can to do that at this agency and here in the city.
In downtown Brooklyn, Dan Serafin, News 12.
Now, nearly 10 years after Hurricane Sandy tore through our city, the Edgewater Park community continues to work to salvage history and keep the community afloat. Coming up tomorrow morning on News 12, the Bronx, how the only volunteer